how much paperwork you think is involved, right? So I'm an administrator. I know that's a lot of paperwork. And I know what you're getting you for Christmas. A Costco-sized bottle of Motrin. I've been on police force for 32 years here in Tom's River, and I had the honor of coming to this school 5 years ago, learning a whole new version of martial arts. A fantastic group of people. Hanshi Herbster, a great friend, and he opened his school up to 160 of my officers. We're able to come in here and do this kind of training. What I'd like to show you is it's a very small sample of some disarming techniques that we use for a handgun and things like that. Obviously, a police officer like you saw with Joe, we have to stand about this far away from somebody. We call it about an arm and a foot. All right, that's distance is time, and that saves us a little bit. But sometimes things happen so fast, we don't have time to get to our own stuff, and we carry a lot of stuff, right? And this is not real, by the way. So if somebody goes to reach for a gun, we might not have time. We might have to just come in and shut that move down really quick. Sometimes we might be surprised, and the gun comes right in our face. All right, and we have to do something to take that away. All right. What I try to do is try to teach the officers that there's different positions you might end up in. You can't just learn one move, all right? There's issues with doing something like this sometimes. Where did I just point that gun, okay? So if I'm in a Wawa or something, you know, I might hurt somebody else. So we have to learn all the different positions, all right? And then I can disarm. Ultimately, you don't want to use their gun because you don't know if it's going to work, so you have your own, okay? What if it happens on the other side? All right? See where his finger is? With this one, what I'm doing is I'm turning here. I'm making sure that my body is bladed just in case a round goes off. I'm pulling it up underneath. I'm blocking the hammer if there is a hammer. I'm turning the gun away from me, down toward his finger, and I'm ripping his finger off with the trigger guard. And the gun is always pointing toward him. What if I have a crowd of people around? Two-handed, all right? So if I can't turn from one side to the other, I might have to turn here and rotate this back toward him. More paperwork. And then disarm. How about a hostage situation? Somebody's behind me, I have to get behind this gun. Right? Yes, sir. The important thing about this one is obviously action versus reaction. I can act faster than he can pull that trigger. So I have to get behind that gun, distract him, then take him down. Make sure the gun is always pointed away from me, and disarm it. These scare me more than a gun, because there's three sides that can hurt you. All right? We tell officers basically to just get it away from you and disengage. All right? What if they get the drop on you? That's on your neck. Hey! Hiya! Hiya! It's taking them longer to get up. What I did here was, we always want to go toward the point. Where's somebody going to slice? This way. So again, action versus reaction. Get that away, break his arm, and it rotate through. Nice and easy. How about from behind? Last one. Yes, sir. Okay. So what I want to do is stabilize. I can't escape from here, so I'm going to use his strength against him. Stab him first. There's my escape. Stab him again.